Hello everyone, this is Mr. Andy, and today we are moving on with Math Grade 7, Chapter 13, and we continue with Graphs Part 2. So, we are going to learn about parallel lines to the axis, and we are going to do an extra exercise with plotting coordinates. Let's start with the first one, parallel lines to the axis. What are those parallel lines? So, last week we learned about the coordinate grid, and we said that there are two lines, two axes, the x1 and the y1. So, parallel lines to this axis we have two. First, we have the vertical line. The vertical line is parallel to the y-axis, as you can see. And usually the equation for this line is x equals to a. A can be a number along the x-axis. Second part, horizontal lines are parallel lines to the x-axis. And the equation for these lines usually is y equals b. B can be any number on the y-axis. So the number here can be positive or negative. Same for b. It can be a positive number or a negative number. The key thing here is that x has a value, a coordinate, while y doesn't. Okay, so as you can see here, a and y can take any number here. So for example, x is going to be a, while y can be 0. If you take a point here, can be 1. If you take a point here, can be 2, etc. But x only has a as a coordinate. Same goes for b. Y has only b, and x doesn't have a specific one, but it can be 0, 1, 2, and so on. Okay, now our next example. Draw the label line for the following equations. Let's see. We have four equations, a, b, c, and d. Now let's draw the first one. Y equals to 6. So what do? We just draw a straight line where y equals to 6, like this. Okay? B, y equals to -3. Same, straight line. So both these lines are parallel to the x-axis. C and D, -4, x -4, and x5. So again, both these lines are parallel to y-axis. Okay, now let's think. If I ask you to find the line, the straight line, to draw a straight line where x equals 0 and y equals 0, what would that line be? So as you can see, the line would be the axis itself. So it will be the x line, the x-axis, and the y-axis. Okay? Now, let's move on to our next part. Example number 2. Now we are going to use the straight lines that we draw at our first exercise. Now, using these lines, first we need to find the coordinates at the corners. Where the two lines meet, we need to find those coordinates. Now, let's see. So we have 4, as you can see, A, B, C, and D. Now we need to find the coordinates. Remember, the first coordinate is going to be the x, and the second one is going to be the y. Now, A. So the coordinate is -4, 5. As you can see, if we go straight down here, -4. If we go on the right, it's going to be 5. Again, B, it's going to be 2, 5. 2, 5. C, minus 4, minus 3. D, 2 and minus 3. Okay, now again, as you can see, all the points on the right side here, on the right side compared to the y-axis, have a positive x coordinate. On the left, a negative one. All the points above the x-axis have a positive y coordinate. Down, they have a negative y coordinate. Now, let's see, what shape did we draw? Starting from the points here, A, B, C, and D. What's the name of that shape? Square or rectangle? Can anyone tell me? Try and find out before I tell you the answer. Let's see. Here. So, in order for this to be a square, all sides, they have to be equal, right? But rectangle, they have only pairs of sides equals. So let's see. Let's see, the side of A, B, and C, D is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the side of A and B is 6 units. What about AC and BD? Let's see, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So AC is 8. Okay, so the sides are not equal, therefore we have a rectangle. Okay guys, so this was our last exercise for today. We are going to give you some homework and you are going to be asked to do the same, plotting some coordinates, some points, and then connecting the points and draw a specific shape. Again, this is Mr. Andy. Thank you for watching and see you soon.